And good morning, and thank you so much for joining me. I am your host, Eric, on Eric's Weather Forecast. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. For certain parts of Michigan, there's actually the chance of isolated marginal risk of severe weather. We're going to get right down to that, and I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on that, so kind of stay with us, and I'm going to have the updates in just 1 second. So this is what we will be expecting. Now, this is not for all of southeast Michigan. We're going to actually tell you how this is all going to work out. So for today, for certain parts of Michigan, marginal risk for severe weather. The potential will be lightning, locally heavy rainfall, and then isolated damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. And the threat for severe weather will be between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m., so make sure that you stay tuned to us. I'll let you know if anything changes in regards to that. The greatest potential is going to be along in southwest of a line from uh, Flint towards the Detroit area, just west of that. If you so it's not actually for the whole entire area. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that, and I'll let you know what happens. So, like I said, there'll be a chance of marginal risk of severe weather. It is not for the entire viewing area in southeast Michigan. Um, so, I'll have to bring up the radar a little bit bigger so I can tell you exactly where that potential is going to be. And storm motion is going to be from southwest to northwest at 40 miles per hour. And marginal risk means isolated severe storms possible but limited in both duration and coverage. And then general thunderstorms mean that severe storms are not expected. So much of Michigan will just be seeing a general variety of thunderstorms, non-severe, and then there'll be actually a section that is going to see the threat for isolated severe. We'll kind of keep an eye on that, and we'll let you know. So there's the potential for isolated strong to severe storms in those sections. We'll actually show you on the radar. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger here, then that way you guys can, I just want to go over this really quickly. So the areas that are basically going to be seeing most of the action is basically going to be the western part of Michigan. That's where the chances for marginal risk of severe weather is going to be. So if you live like in the Grand Rapids area, Kalamazoo area, Jackson area, so the area that is highlighted in orange is basically the area that will be seeing the chance of isolated severe storms today. This does not include the entire southeast Michigan viewing area. I'll let you know if it does change. But as of right now, this is where it stands. I'll be really watchful for that, so I'll kind of keep an eye on that, and I'll let you know. But nothing severe at this point, but I will continue to keep an eye on that, and I'll let you know throughout the day where we are with that. But for the most part, the western part of Michigan will have the threat of isolated severe, so I'll be very watchful for that as well, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. But overall, that is pretty much the only update that I have currently at this time. But the other the other good thing is that we have some very, very nice weather outside today. It's actually very, very sunny today, and it is rather nice outside today, so hopefully you get the chance to get out there and enjoy it. And we're going to check and see what our our high temperature for today is going to be. Give me a moment. I'm going to look and see really quick. See what that high temperature is going to be. So hopefully, I know when I stepped out this morning it was warming up, so that was rather nice. So we actually will be all the way up in the upper 70s today. Our high today, it all depends on where you're at. It will be in the upper 70s. I do know that, so I just thought I'd give you a heads up on that. It will be in the upper 70s. But don't get too used to that. But for right now, just enjoy it while it's here. But we will be expecting rain, especially for the weekend. So stay tuned for that. And then we're going to have a couple more days of the 70-degree weather. And the other change is going to be, the downfall of this is that temperatures are going to drop. So once that we get into the weekend, once we hit Sunday, temperatures are going to be back into the 50s again, maybe in the 60s. We'll let you know about that. So it's going to be a little bit of a downfall. So we're going to be back in that roller coaster ride with the temperatures again. So let's enjoy those 70s while we have them, and then after that, temperatures are going to go down again into the 50s, and then we'll go back into the 60s once again, and then we've got some more 50s in there, and a 10-day forecast. So we'll talk about all these changes coming up. So just when we're enjoying this nice weather. The good thing is, it's not going to be a washout. There are going to be some days that we're going to get rain, but for the most part, we will be expecting some very, very nice weather out of this. We'll be getting a lot of sunshine. So I will definitely let you know about that. But overall, it's going to be rather nice. Let you know if anything changes as far as that goes. So for right now, nothing is going on right now. This is actually Southeast Michigan. So, oops, I didn't want to do that. Just a second. I was trying to do this. Okay, so we don't have anything going on right now. So, there is some rain that was showing up in the western parts of Michigan. You can see that stuff is just, it's going to continue to go to the north. So that's on its way out of there. So for the most part, nothing widespread, nothing too terribly severe right now at this point. But like I said, it will be watchful. But basically, it will be the western part of Michigan that will see the severe. I'll let you know if anything changes with that during the day. We have several hours to go, so it's hard to say what will happen. We'll let you know if it does change direction, but at this point, we're in good shape. But for the rest of our viewing area in Southeast Michigan, no severe weather is expected, so that's actually good for right now at this point. So, yeah. Anyway, I want to let you know that I'm trying to think. There's so much I want to talk about here. Let me think of what I was going to say. Okay, so I'm working on the schedule. So let me see. Okay, yeah. So I'm working on the schedule right now. So as of right now, because we have the threat of severe weather on the western part of Michigan, I'll be watching that throughout the day today. So there will be another live stream later on. So if I do start to see stuff pop up on the radar, then that's going to be something that we're going to have to keep tabs on, especially. It's not a widespread event. It's very isolated. So, like I said, let's enjoy this nice weather while we have it. I am going to see if I can get an update and see what Western Michigan will be expecting for today. Give me one moment while I check. Let me see while I'm thinking about it. I have to do a little rethinking here just a second if I can do that. I just have to, one moment, I have to switch. This thing is giving me a hard time this morning, just a moment. I don't know why it's doing that. One moment. I'm trying to get to the, okay, now I think I can do it. Alright, one moment, let's see if it works this time. Alright. Alright, I believe we have it. And we do, and this is for Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay, so for Grand Rapids, Michigan, a band of showers and thunderstorms will move into western and the central lower Michigan this afternoon with damaging winds are possible with the strongest storms. Locally, heavy rain and lightning strikes can be expected as well. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that, but like I said, it's not really anything widespread. So only time will tell with that, but I just thought I'd give you guys a little heads up of what's going on with that. We'll just say that it's a little bit, a little mixture of everything, but for the most part, I've really enjoyed the weather so far. I'm glad that spring is finally here. It's really, really exciting as well. So, alright, so I'm working on the, my live stream schedule, and then I'm going to figure out my regular schedule and how I'm going to do this.